What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and fam? It's your boy Kenny Lucas up here with another update, and I want to talk about generational wealth, what I've been doing to implement that in my own life, and just want to say that I'm not a financial consultant. Whatever I say, just take with a grain of salt. I'm just gonna tell you what I've been doing personally this year that I've been reluctant to do in the past or haven't done in the past, and the sooner you can do this, the sooner you're gonna be better off. It's just this mindset that will get you to the next level. So I've showed you guys how to get like better paying jobs with truck driving and whatever. You got to move around, do this or do that, jump through some hoops to get a better paying job. But now it's time to start your own business, man. So this year I started my own tree company, as you guys know, and my goal with everybody around me, everybody that surrounds yourself with me, everybody that works with me, my girlfriend, my family, whatever, I want them to be just as good as what I do or even better at the business they run. And because I just want to create a circle of winners. I want to create a circle of people who don't ask for free handouts. It's happened a few times this year since I started my own business that a couple people asked for a few free handouts. And in my mind, I'm like, man, I can just teach you the script. You know what I mean? I can teach you the blueprint that I'm doing so you can be on my level, if not even better. Because the way I look at it is, I'm a social person, but I'm not like the best with people. I've always been like the quietest person in class growing up, blah, blah, blah. And right now, my job is like customer service. I'm like talking to the customers all day long, every day. It's usually one-on-one, which I'm better at, one-on-one conversations with people. But the point is if I can do it and I'm an introvert, and if you're an extrovert and you're not doing it, then you need to step your game up and figure out what you can sell to the market to, start your own business. And it doesn't take much to start your own business at all. Just an idea, meet some people that know how to do the work, and then put them to work. I'm pretty much almost like a subcontractor, except I own all of the equipment, all of the stuff that we use. I'm rarely on the job site anymore, guys. I set the guys up. I go on quotes, set the guys up on jobs every morning if I have to go, which usually I do. And then after that, I'm off doing quotes, off doing this, off doing errands, off doing this and that. And that's just how it's going. And so since I started my business, it's almost like I've tapped into an elevated consciousness or elevated state of consciousness. That's a word. I wrote some notes for today's video. Because it's crazy, because most days I literally like physically work like 4 hours a day. And by physical work, I mean like going to drive and meet up with a customer, go for a quote. And then the rest of the day is, it's not optional, but sometimes I just come home and take a nap or, watch TV for a little bit, and then I get back to answering the phone and going over my notes and setting up this or setting up that. So it's not like the hardest work. Like literally this is the easiest job I've ever had, comparing to other jobs I've had. And this is the easiest job I've ever had, and I've made way more money than I ever had in my life. And, that just relates back to the elevated state of consciousness. We all have the consciousness that we're living now, but then when you tap into another state of consciousness, the consciousness of gratitude, you just tap into abundance, the abundancy of money, surplus of everything. You can get what you want at the snap of a finger type deal. And it's a good feeling, man. It's a really good feeling. Like I was talking to Rachel today, and because we did a gardening job the other day, and I was telling her the money we made, how much I charged, the material, etc. Then I'm just like, I could literally set you up with an all-girls gardening club, and you guys could go do jobs. And I was like, you could probably make what you make in a week where she works, she could make in a day doing gardening. And to me, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? Like, you probably don't like the job that you're at now, and if you're a woman and you want to set up a gardening fucking business, like a lot of people will hire you over like your typical landscape service because you're a woman, so they want to support the woman's your rights movement or whatever. Number two, like older guys want to hire girls to be at their property, and guys in general want to hire girls to be at their property. It might sound creepy, but it's really not. It's just the market. You know, a lot of people just want to talk to females, and then whether or not you're fucking getting a massage from them or you're just gardening for them, they just want to talk to a female. Then that way you have a customer, you have customers that are talking about you, like, oh, do you hear about the all-girl fucking landscape company, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then, like, to me, like, the amount of work you would get just having an all-girl landscape company is fucking ridiculous. Like, it would be, like, so easy, especially if all the girls are American or whatever. But, you know, that's just a thought to get your wheels turning in your head if you're thinking about starting a business. You really don't need too much money to do that at all, except like a shovel and a couple people that actually want to work. And you can use my tactics to advertise your business on Facebook. It's not that hard, guys. And I really, if you guys are following my channel, it means that if you're feeling the vibe. I really want you to tap in to the higher frequency that I'm talking about, the state of consciousness, so you can get this. Like, I don't care if you're 30 years old, 40 years old, whatever, 20 years old, 10 years old. There's something you can do to sell to the market that you're really good at naturally. Like, you can do it. Like, I could have started this business a long time ago. I could have started a landscape service a long time ago. I didn't know much about trees, and everything happens for a reason. Like, I was put on a tree group for a reason to start this company. But anything like you've perfected, or not even perfected, but just practiced time and time again, there's a need for it. If there's a problem out there, it needs to be solved, and you can be the answer, or you know, you can be the problem solver. Whether or not it's talking to people, personal training. I feel like there's a huge demand for like therapy, but people don't want to go to therapy, and I'd love to tap into that, you know what I mean? If I could get paid to talk to people about their problems, about this and that on the FaceTime, and, you know, get paid for that. I'm not a certified therapist by all means, but I feel like people don't really care anymore. They actually want to get help, like, and going to like a certified therapist. I've been to therapy when I was younger, you know, going through the drug addiction and just my parents forcing me to go to therapy, and I literally never had a good therapist. Like, you know, I was kind of closed-minded to it, but I had like 2 therapists I'm thinking of, and I just felt like I couldn't open up to them, you know what I mean? They were like kind of judging me about this and that, kind of looking at me like I need medication about this and that. And that's no way to be a therapist, man. Like, that just tells me if you're getting those vibes from your therapist, then that means they're on medication and they don't know the fucking answer to their problems. When really the answer to your mental health problem is waking up early, exercising, coming to this higher state of consciousnness where you can serve the community. I feel like being a business owner now, my mental health is way fucking better. I have a purpose. I have like a way stronger purpose than I've ever had in my life, and you know, it feels fucking good. Like, I can't tell you how many jobs I've had where I just, like, I hated it. I hated work for other people. You know, just felt like a slave, man. Just going to work every fucking day and feeling like a slave. That's no way to live. You know what I mean? You're working hard. You deserve to get paid for what you're doing. And believe it or not, the people at the bottom of the barrel for every company oftentimes have the most important jobs for the whole company. Like my company, like, we really don't have, you know, a bottom barrel fucking position, but my job's important. But if the job doesn't get done, if the physical labor doesn't get done, that's the most important part of the job. You know what I mean? Same thing if you look at Walmart or a grocery store. If you're a cashier, you have the most important job at fucking Walmart. You're cashing out people and you're making money. You're counting the money. They can count on you to count the money properly. You're not going to steal the money, etc. You have like one of the most important jobs at Walmart. But you have to get to the higher state of consciousness to realize this, and then you have to step up and put yourself in that state of consciousness, whether it's moving up in a company or starting your own company. I find the best way to do it is find a problem, find a solution to the problem, give it to the people, and sell it. You know what I mean? You just sell it. Just tell your story to people. You know, just sell it. You know what I mean? Come up with a good product, sell it. And that's what it's all about. Hey, if you guys need a good book, get the Rick Ross book. He has 2 books. I'm reading his second one right now. It came out recently. It's called The Perfect Day to Boss Up. Rick Ross is seriously one of the best authors I've ever read in my life, and I've read a good number of books. Rick Ross is a good fucking author. Like, I get excited reading this shit every morning right now. But yeah, guys, with that, like, comment, share, and subscribe every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday as promised. And have a great weekend, guys. Love y'all.